Hello everyone, I'm Chenbun here. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that Convene asked me because we just onboard them as a client, but I would say that I'm pretty happy with them so far. So okay, let me do a simple introduction about Teho. Teho is mainly our main business are in mooring and rigging products. We sell mooring and rigging products, and probably if those that know mooring and rigging products are, and basically most of our products are made of steels and fiber ropes, which is probably not the most green product to begin with. But of course, we also do wastewater treatment and real estates. Okay, we started off with SR reporting in 2018. I believe that this is time that most LISCO in Singapore need to comply with the SGX requirement to do SR sustainability reporting back then. Of course, back then, I think everyone probably have struggled to where to begin and how to begin do this ESG reporting. So back then, we got ourselves with vendors that help us with the whole reporting process. But of course, a lot of times that what happening behind the scenes, sometimes or how to maneuver based on this platform, we do have faced some challenges, and it's also quite complicated. But then again, by the time that in June, we do face some problem with the vendors, and then the vendor decided to just drop the ball on us and just abandon us like that. So that's when, unfortunately, in June is also our financial year end. Then, of course, luckily, I would say that we are quite fortunate. We met Convene back in July, and yeah, we started the relationship just this year. So back then in June, actually, if most of you guys are aware of the timeline, you probably would think that in June the timeline is quite short, and by the time that we need to report our ESG, SR report is in October. So to just imagine in June you don't have a vendor, then you have to look for a vendor is kind of tough. So actually, we already have our backup plan is just use an Excel spreadsheet to do this, collate our information and data. But and we don't have high hopes of getting a vendor to come in on time to help us for the 2023. But during our while we asking for quotes from various vendor, presentation with various vendor, and this is where Convene told us that, hey, actually, the timeline may be sufficient, and they are able to come in to help us to support us for the financial year 2023. So then this is how our relationship begins. So of course, a lot of people will when you choose a platform, SR reporting platform, of course, the key important thing is that is it user friendly? Is it easy to use? I think a lot of times that we do encounter that some of the vendors that try to sell us platform, when we look at the system, is that it can be very fancy, but it can be very complicated. And sometimes I would say that look at it is that it put more stress to the user than the user themselves. So one thing that don't take our words, maybe when you guys in selecting a platform to help you in your whole ESG process, I would advise you take a look and compare and how user friendly they are. And I will say that we have gone through this process. I would dare to say that I think that among all the platforms that we have seen, I would say that the pricing is everyone is emphasized on the price, the cost, especially from a financial perspective. I would say that pricing is important, and I would say that that price is competitive compared to some of the vendors that we have met. So of course, one thing that I we really appreciate is that the turnaround time that from onboarding us back in July, I would say that now end of September, we already got our report ready. So our report is ready is probably, but I think we should be getting the report out very soon. So I think that's one part that we really appreciate that Convene and help commit to assist us to meeting the timeline when we ourselves think that we are unable to get a vendor in, and we fall back to thinking of using I think in reporting process, I think a lot of times when you in the ESG reporting, I think the key important part is that I think now, especially this year, SGS require this data to be audited by the internal auditors. By using a platform, you are able to demonstrate how the data be collected, integrity of this data, and how the information generated are being presented in our ESG reporting or SR reporting. So this is very key important things that for everyone. Then of course during this whole process, of course from the onboarding itself, we also need to retrain to use a new ESG platform. I think that the whole process was very, I would say that, very streamless. Say that we felt that it's very easy to use. Of course, in any case, I believe if anyone of you have having issue, I believe they're glad to provide training for all of us in the using of the platform. Then of course, this time round, there are increasing emphasis for sustainable reporting and ESG reporting worldwide. So of course, this year we're only reporting based on our Singapore entity, but of course, due to the increased importance of this, we are going to cover all our entities worldwide, including countries like Netherlands, US, and Korea. But of course, dealing with different countries, different region, at times, if you were to, I mean, just imagine if you want to save money using, maybe some of you guys are thinking, oh, I can use Excel or send a template out to the respective subsidiary to collect data. Yes, you may, but then again, it will be very tedious to coordinate the data collection. So I will say that it is very important to have a reliable platform to help you collate this data and have a proper audit trail in terms of presenting this information to the authorities. Yeah. I think that's pretty much about it, about my experience with Convene. Hopefully, when you guys embark on this journey, you can feel free to take a look at a different platform and you can feel it yourself. Then you guys can make the judgment on which other platform to use to help you in this whole ESG journey.